Does this sink or float in the bathtub?
So if you like laying in the bathtub, it's like all the time.
How often do you masturbate?
That's
I kind of want to get laid though. And I know probably I'm gonna get shit on because of this, but like, I want to see how it feels inside a coochie. Do guys get insecure about dick size and how they look? That was straightforward.
Yeah, for sure. I mean...
Chào mọi người, đã hơn 1 tháng không gặp, chúc mừng năm mới. Vừa rồi thì có rất là nhiều chuyện đã xảy ra trong cuộc đời mình, thế nên mình đã dành một khoảng thời gian khỏi YouTube để nghỉ ngơi, ổn định lại tâm lý và lấy lại cảm hứng quay video. Mình biết là có lẽ là sẽ rất là bất ngờ với mọi người, nhưng mà mình đã chia tay Alex và có bạn trai mới. Và thông báo ở đầu cái video này có lẽ là khá là đường đột, nhưng mà coi như đây là video giới thiệu bạn trai mới của mình luôn đi. Thì đây là Felix, anh ấy 23 tuổi, đến từ Stuttgart và anh ấy sản xuất nhạc. Thực ra là mình với Alex chưa chia tay, nhưng mà nhiều bạn cứ hỏi là mình với Alex chia tay rồi đúng không? Nên là kiểu mình dọa các bạn tí chơi. Chứ thực ra Felix là bạn của Alex và bây giờ cũng là bạn của mình. Anyways, let's start. Okay, so the first question is how to tell if a guy likes you.
Oh. Oh, that's like, okay. Let's see. I guess most of the times guys would like creep up on you.
Yeah.
And like spam and like text too much, and then you can kind of get it. But maybe if a guy is a bit like more to the distance and like thinks like, oh, I'm letting you play and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe then.
Or I guess like some guys are pretty much decent, you know what I mean? Like they are decent people, but they are obvious. Like for example, you can tell by the body languages or like.
Oh, you mean like in person, not like over text and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like in person. Like you can tell by the body languages, like the flirting game is strong.
Yeah, I guess like it's like not hard to see if like a guy is into you, right?
Yeah.
He's like
if he make it obvious.
Too touchy.
Yeah. Or when he, I don't know, like remember little details. That's like from my experience.
Ah, true. Like for example, you say you have to do something next day, and then it's like, oh, how was the thing?
Yeah, and he actually put effort into like asking you how it is, and he check up on you and stuff like that.
Yeah, true.
But like sometimes I can understand like they like you, but they give like still like mixed signals. So
for example,
like as you said, like they just let the girls
play.
What's your take on body hair, as on, you know, the the armpit?
So like armpit, I would say I don't like hair under the armpit, like period, either on men or women. It's not like disgusting, but it's just like it looks better when there's nothing.
Yeah, it's just personal preference.
Or like maybe a little bit is good, but if you have like this, like if it sticks out like on the side, that's like
it
not looking good.
A bit not clean.
Yeah,
I would say
it's like a patchy beard, like I have. Like if it's like there a bit and there a bit and stuff, it's like what the fuck?
Yeah,
like do something
on the coochie. Okay, like hear me out. I think it looks better well groomed because you know it's sexier when you do the deed and stuff.
Yeah,
and also it's actually good when you do like oral and stuff. It's actually better for the guy, I guess.
Yeah, true. I would say again, like if it's not like taken care of, that's
if it's like
period.
Yeah,
and I think that's like no like difference to a guy.
But like actually, I think it's more hygienic if you keep it, I guess.
Yeah, true, definitely. And maybe you can like tell if someone is more lonely, or just have like if someone is like super clean in general, there will be like
tell from my experience if I'm lonely how it looks, and if I have like someone how it looks. Next is, oh my god, are you grossed out if a girl farts?
Not from the sound.
Yeah.
But obviously from the smell.
Obviously from the smell.
I think I never smelled a fart from someone I know. It's just like if there's a room and you smell it all of a sudden, you don't know who it was. It's just like, okay, hopefully it's gone soon.
Lucky you.
If I hear someone farting, I'm just like, okay, I go 2 steps back. If I hear it and know who it was, then it's 90%. No, it's 100% guys. So I didn't like had it from girls yet.
Okay.
But
Do
I
you
guess
want me to show you?
Disgusting shit.
I don't know why I did that. Anyways, I guess like all farts are disgusting, like the smells.
Yeah.
But I think you normalize the fact that a girl farts. Like, okay, they fart. Girls can fart too. Guys can fart too.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
Like even your celebrity crush, they fart too, and it probably stinks as hell.
Yeah, obviously.
So you know, I also get grossed out by like the smell.
Yeah.
But not the sound.
How couldn't you not like? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, there are some people, anyways.
You'd be lying if you said like, oh, the smell of farts actually good. I like it.
The fuck?
Anyways, is it fun or annoying having a pee-pee? Because sometimes guys keep adjusting it. The silence is so loud.
I mean, like, it's like, I think I like it, but again, annoying sometimes because sometimes it's just awkward how it lays, and you know you cannot like just move in like a certain way that it like slides in the good position
like
again. So you
yeah.
have to like, okay, let's go into like my thing in the pocket and then like try to adjust it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like also like this masculine move, just like grab at it and then put it away, because like when I played soccer back then, like everybody's just standing there like just grabbing at it casually. It's just like a thing they do. But in general, I think...
Damn, never witnessed that.
Yeah, guys just don't give a fuck, right? So I wouldn't say annoying. There are obviously some times where it's like, yeah, it's annoying, but just like, you need to like get it in the perfect position again. So.
Yeah, you could say it has its ups and downs.
Wow.
I thought I ate, and I still think I ate that. Anyways, this one, I'm actually curious about this one, like very. And I actually try not to look it up because I want to guess. Does this sink or float in the bathtub? Let me guess. It probably sinks. That's my guess.
I was in the bathtub for a long time now. I remember it floating.
Oh wow! I mean,
I'm pretty
how
sure
could
it's
it
floating.
float? I just don't understand the science of it.
I mean, obviously there's no air in it. I remember it's floating, pretty sure. So if you like laying in the bathtub, it's like all the time.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. Thank you. Just asking for my
friend
physiology class project. Next question is, how often do you masturbate? Not you, but like guys in general.
In general. Yeah. So I'd say like the healthy amount would be anything around once a week maybe, or maybe 2 times a week. But I know that like the average number would be around once a day or even more. Most guys I know that are just doing it too much. They just have too much free time. And if you have something to do, you don't think about it at all. So if I'm like super busy, there's like not once coming to my head. But if I have nothing to do, it's like, oh yeah, I could. And I could again, and I could again.
Yeah, I heard it ranges from like 3 times a day. Like that's what I heard from a friend, to once every 3 days. Like that's what a friend told me.
Like I know people that like 5 times a day. And I know people who just like, how you call it, like no porn in general, or just like no fab in general, half a year. Or even longer.
That I can understand,
Yeah, but then again, it's like, I think you need like this output. You need to relieve like some stress and stuff. And also like men in general just have testosterone to get out of the system in some point. Because I see like some people are just like super angry, super tense when they don't do it.
So next question is, oh, wait. I got a cramp. What would be the first thing you do when you were a girl, let's say, for a day?
For sure, play with my titties. Play with my thing down there.
That was straightforward.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the one thing I don't have, right? So I wouldn't say like, I wouldn't like dress up.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't like put makeup on.
Yeah.
It's like, it's boring and it's probably a lot of work.
Just like same. I mean, no one asked, but like if I were a boy for, let's say, for a day, I would definitely play with my wiener.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
And after that, I don't approach guys. It's like, sup, baby? I don't know.
Oh my God. Food for thought, okay? I just think of one. Okay, so let's say you're a girl and then you turn into a guy for one day. You went, robbed the bank. Next day, you came back to being a woman. What would happen?
Yeah.
Or let's say you're a guy and then you turn into a girl and then you go get laid or whatever, and then apparently he impregnated you.
And then you turn back to a man.
Yeah. Could you have a baby in 9 months? As a man? I
mean, if you could transition, then like your organ who does that would be gone.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so no.
True. Oh my God, that's interesting.
And my thought about the bank robbery is like if they have DNA samples, your DNA should change, right? Because like your chromosome would be changed again, and then
Yeah.
I don't know. That's like...
We can do that. We can go around. I would definitely also like check my look to see if I look good enough to pull a girl if I was a man.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, definitely.
I kind of want to get laid though.
As a man.
Yeah, as a man.
Yeah.
I want to see how it feels inside a coochie. And I know probably I'm gonna get shit on because of this, but like that's...
Yeah, you don't feel much down there as a man. It's like pretty numb. You feel like the main thing happening, but it's not like on your hands.
Ah, yeah. Do you find it attractive if a girl makes the first move?
I would say so, yeah. But I think that's still like the main thing a man should do.
Yeah.
Like it's just tradition. And also I think it looks better that the man would like do the work and stuff. I mean, still it would be nice. It would feel good, obviously, but I guess everybody would have like a little bit of a not as good feeling because it's like maybe in your head would be like, okay, that's my part and I fucked it up or I waited too long. In general, it would be nice, of course.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I think it's attractive. When I was like 16, 17 something, this girl, she made the first move on me. She was a lesbian. And I think it's like super attractive.
Yeah.
I don't think that's like a sexually attractive thing, but I think it's attractive.
Maybe it's like the feeling when you get like love shown in some point or just like attention.
Yeah.
Maybe
but
that's
like,
the thing.
as I said, like also because I'm a girl, so when I get approached, obviously I think it's attractive, but like, for example, if you're a man, like you would expect you're the first one.
Did you ever like bring the first move?
No, because I'm too shy to shoot my shot. I'm so scared of being rejected. Like, seriously.
Yes.
I don't even know how to flirt.
I mean, it would be, I guess, a pretty bad feeling, but then again, it's like the whole, you only live once and the worst thing they can say is no. So there's a point of not caring, but it is hurtful.
You know, sometimes
definitely.
it's just, okay, like, fuck that, I'm gonna do that. But if I get rejected, I'm gonna think about it my whole life.
That's the point.
It's gonna be in my head
It's like
forever.
this one thing you get in your mind when it's like 3 a.m.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck, I'm trying to sleep.
That's true. And I probably won't talk to that person ever again because I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah, then you need like a lot of like self-confidence to get rid of the situation you had.
Why do guys take so long to respond? Or leave girls on read?
I guess.
I mean, some guys.
Yeah, sure.
Obviously, it does not apply to every guy.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
But for sure, people are just like, they want to like leave time after message so they don't look like, oh, I'm on my phone the whole day and just reply instantly. Maybe it's like the thing that is talked about is a bit too like intense or like hard to talk about and stuff, and they're just like, oh no, I need to think about it. They leave time just to bring a good answer, which is not always good and stuff.
Before I made a very big deal out of it, so like if a guy doesn't text me after I text him right away, then I'd be like, okay, like he's up to something, he's onto something, and it's not
like in a bad way.
Yeah, like a bad intention.
Yeah.
But like now I understand that guys also have like hobbies and jobs and everything.
Yeah.
So like if they're on the job like 3 or 4 or even like 5, 6 hours interval is fine, it's acceptable, I say.
Maybe also like a day, maybe even 2 days, but then it's getting like,
yeah, 2 days is a bit too much, you know? Like,
but then it's like, okay, you after 2 days it's probably have been forgotten about.
If you like a girl, or like, I don't know if she's your girlfriend or whatever, you would definitely make an effort to just like text her, you know, like because it's only 30 seconds.
You want to show like you're important to them.
Or you remember her. Like she exists in your life. Like maybe like after 2 days it's like, okay, like you're done. Do you get grossed out by period?
I wouldn't say grossed out. It's normal, right?
Yeah,
it's like a normal thing to have. So it shouldn't like gross you out, but it's definitely not a nice thing. Pee isn't that weird in a way, but also like you don't want to touch it or anything or smell it from a different person. Right? Yeah,
that's true. I guess like the same as fart, like you get grossed out because of the smells and the texture.
Yeah.
But the texture is disgusting, let me tell you. But like you think the fact that a girl have period is normal. Yeah. Same.
Like with all like fluids from the body, it's like there's non-fluids that are nice, I guess. Imagine like it's the other way around. Like guys would like bleed out of the thing with, I don't know, just coming out as well. That's disgusting as well. So.
Yeah. The thing is, I appreciate Alex a lot because I mean, he get grossed out by the texture and the smell, but he's like very caring towards me. If I have my period, he would get me like painkiller. He would clean up the bed with me if I, you know, make a mess on the bed. But like, it takes me back to my ex. One time I remember my period came earlier than expected. So I was like sleeping and I didn't really know. It came like, I don't know, like 1 week earlier. So I didn't prepare at all. And I was just sleeping and I got my period and it was obviously on the bed. It leaked. My ex was at work. I texted him. I was like, okay, like, sorry, I leaked on the bed and shit like that. And he gets so mad. Like, he got so mad over it.
Yeah, that's just okay.
And he was like, do you know how much I paid for that bed sheet? 20 euros.
Can like wash it, right?
Yeah. And I was so scared. I went to the bathroom. I rinsed the shit out of it, wiped bleeding out my vagina, and all he cared about is his 20 euros bed sheet.
Yeah, that's just stressing out about this stuff. It's like kind of just childish.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, why
don't
would
make a big deal out of it.
you know?
Imagine like he would like pee in the bed. He wouldn't like wake up and go, oh my god, my bed sheets.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, okay, let's
Like,
clean
if
it
it's from him, he would not be mad.
Yeah,
but if
exactly.
it's from me,
Weird.
red flag.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, I also need to drink. Anyways, what do you think girls overreact the most about?
Probably like contact with other girls.
Fair enough.
Like just like girl friends.
I hope I'm good. I'm in a safe zone, right?
Yeah, of course it's safe zone. Also, a big thing obviously would be like not texting. Just the fear of like what happened and what could happen. Or maybe even like emotional stuff, like you're not as
true.
caring. But they
Yeah.
wouldn't like stress out about it, right? It's just like sad then.
I'm a girl, so I know like sometimes I would be so mad, but I would just pretend not to be mad. You know what I mean? So if he doesn't know, I will, I don't know, like kind of overblow it. I will overreact about the fact that he cannot interpret my emotions. Like sometimes I know it's not very healthy, but I still do that.
How you think about the other way around?
Guys overreacting.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can't go to like
Yeah.
like a guy friend.
Yeah, luckily I've never been with anyone who control me or like overreact about who I meet or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm lucky because of that. If I were to be in that situation, then yeah, that's tricky because you can't really prove that there's nothing going on between.
It's just trust, right?
Yeah, just trust. Like you just have to trust each other, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, if I show you some red flags, then definitely you need to be
Like
careful.
before.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
For example, like you keep being like so sneaky and you keep like hiding your phone and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's also like very like weird.
Yeah, that's very weird and you need to look out for that. But like if I just show like no signs of being unfaithful and you still wanna, I don't know, like control me, that's a bit weird.
Yeah. And also like maybe some girls or boys are like too much of the other things. Like they show you everything, which is like, it's okay. Maybe not like with our generation, but for example, my grandma's like every time a text comes in, she reads it out to the whole room. Like, I don't want to know. And I guess maybe there are some in our generation who are like the
Major
same.
green flag.
Yeah, green flag.
Why do some guys send unsolicited dick pic? And what do you think is the thought process? I asked the second question because I know you wouldn't be the one who do that.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
First, they do it definitely because they think the girl will find it hot. And they want to show like, look at my massive thing. So this is the first one for sure. Like, and I don't understand how they have no fear about the picture getting leaked.
Right? Because, you know,
I mean, if you're
send
okay
that to
with
me-
it.
Yeah.
Or maybe, but still.
Like some guys actually use their number, like their main number to send me
Yes,
dick pic.
yeah.
And I don't know, like I have two ways to go about this. Like first, I could send it to my friends whom I know will take it lightly. They would have no problem with seeing the dick. And they would reply roasting the shit out of that dick, like how ugly it is and stuff like that. And I can screenshot that and send back to the guy.
Okay.
That's like the first thing I would probably think of.
Maybe I cannot speak for every guy in this like thing, but I guess if like a girl would send like a picture from down there, I don't think anybody would like that because it's nothing down there looks really good. So I think that's like my world now. If like a boy or a girl would send anything but that zone, like all the way naked and not showing like the private zone, I think that if you look good, that's like hot. Like just making a picture just down there, like super
just
like
down
just
there.
this. No.
Yeah.
It's like never looking good at any
Like
way.
even if you send like your whole body and you blur it out, still like somehow it like
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
a
know.
different question. Do you know like any girl who would like to see that? Like just like, oh, that's massive. That turns me on.
Never.
Yeah,
I've
okay.
never known anyone.
Yeah.
I guess like okay, my gay friends, they're
That's
okay with it.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But like what I did before it is I tracked it down his Facebook contacts.
Mm-hmm.
I told you before, and I threatened him that I would send this shit
Yeah.
to like all of your Facebook contacts because obviously I stalk people like crazy. So you know, like I don't know if they think about the fact that I would send it to I
Their
don't know
friends and
my
stuff.
friends,
Yeah.
or I would post it on the internet making fun of them.
Everybody could see it.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to do it? And still, some people do it. I know one case where one girl like got leaked and like
Oh.
the whole school got it, but then the one guy was like super fucked. So he need to go like to the like principal, and then
Shit.
like I think he got kicked from the school and even had like trouble getting into another school, or not even like just getting kicked from the school, also like just like getting a lawsuit and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, what's the thought process right there? Because, you know, like, don't you think about the consequences?
Yeah, I think the first thing is just they will find it hot, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna get her.
Oh, God, no. Okay, so don't make that move.
No.
Do guys get insecure about dick size and how they look? Because, you know, like, guys send me unasked for dick pic, have like the crustiest looking ass dick I've ever seen. Like, they are so crusty and they're so confident about it. That's the problem.
So I guess like the main thing obviously would be size. The bigger the number, the better. Just in the guy world, what would be? Oh no, I don't want to like like make fun of anybody. I would say like
are you about to say?
an example, like what would probably be like an unfortunate dick. But then again, you still need to be confident about it.
Confidence is key, yeah.
Yeah, so if you fuck, but make the best out of it. But again, maybe they do so much of like self-confident stuff
Yeah.
that then they will share it and start, look at it, it's good, right?
Yo, it takes me back to this time where there's like this guy, he sent me his dick and he made me rate from 1 to 10. How is
And you gave it 0.
Oh my god, I was too nice. I was just like, oh, don't send me that again.
6.5.
Do you find other guys attractive even though you're straight?
Definitely. Yeah, no,
You
for
gay.
sure. Like, I'm definitely...
Kidding.
No, facial features can really look good. Like, if like a gay... If like a guy has like, I don't know, like a strong jawline
Yeah.
or like this cheekbones and stuff, they can look really good. Like, I'm open about it because maybe also some guys should need to hear it more often. Guys in general don't get as much compliments.
Yeah.
And there's like this whole meme, like if you give a guy like this one
True.
compliment, he will remember for the next 10 years, and a girl is like 10,000, so they're like, ah, whatever.
But like also at the same time, is it weird that guys compliment each other on how they look?
I would say like the old-fashioned thing would be to say, oh, that's gay, but no. Because I myself would enjoy it if like someone say, hey, you look good, no matter if it is like any age or any like gender and stuff. It's just like, it's nice to hear.
Yeah, it's nice to
In
hear.
general.
Is being clingy bad?
Yeah, I would say so. Maybe you can show like a little bit of love in that way. It's like, I want to be with you and stuff. But clingy for me sounds like something it's in a bad way. Like it's
Yeah.
like too much of something. But like just being with the person all the time.
If I were to with myself the whole day, I would be so annoyed, let alone like other people. Let alone other people having to be with me.
If you're in a relationship and you don't give like free space for anything, it's like, that's
Yeah.
just toxic.
Actually, it's true because I experienced in the last relationship where we were just like together, like the whole, I don't know, for half a year just together because it was Corona in a room, and it was so stressful for like both, not just me, not just him.
Yeah,
just like,
yeah, I guess.
So does it matter how many exes they had?
I wouldn't say so. I just thought about it. Maybe if someone has like a lot of relationships and
Yeah.
stuff, they're like not able to like really connect and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not a problem, but it will tell you something about the
Yeah,
person.
I mean, if you have like, let's say 20, then I would definitely question why it
Yeah.
didn't work out
Yeah.
with like 20 relationships. Like there has to be some reason.
There's an upper limit, just like 20 sounds a lot.
Yeah.
And then again, like 0 is like, why no one? Then again, 1 is like, okay. Like it worked out at one point.
Why no one wants you?
Yeah.
You little ass bitch.
If a guy or a girl had like, let's say 20
Yeah.
like relationships, but it's like super nice and you like the person and stuff, then it's not a problem.
I mean, it's like also personal preference. Like if you're fine with it, go for it.
Yeah.
And if you're not, then
Yeah, definitely.
you know. This question is kind of similar to like the previous question that I've asked you, but what's the red flag in a girl? You're like, oh, so many. I
Yeah,
have a fucking list.
Definitely. But I can't like think of a specific one right now. Let's see. What would be
Again, the silence is
Like-
too loud.
like disgusting things like poking the nose and stuff, or just straight up eating it?
Oh my god, my ex did that. That is so disgusting. I hate it.
But again, some people wouldn't mind it maybe. Definitely smell.
Yeah.
If a girl smells bad, it's like,
Okay.
you know what I want to say?
Oh yeah. I was just thinking like you were so spot on with the picking nose and eat it stuff. Like because my ex did that and I was like, okay, that's fucking disgusting.
If a guy or a girl is like too like frenzy with the other,
Sorry, I was just thinking about that.
the noise.
I can't even. Sorry, I'm fighting the temptation, the masculine urge not to laugh about it. Sorry. I know this from like my ex-friend, one of my friends that is no longer my friend, but she's so like controlling in her relationship. Like for example, she banned him from talking to any girls without any gut feeling, anything, like just for no reason.
Yeah, that's red flag.
And I think it's so like toxic that you, I don't know, like you have access to all his social medias.
Yeah.
Is post-nut clarity a real thing?
So first, I would say it's more like a post-nut depression at first.
Yeah, I don't know why, but like every guy told me that, you know, like after you nut, they feel so bad.
Yeah, the first thought is just being horny, right? Just like, I want to do it. And then you're done, and then it's like, oh, what the fuck did I do? Jesus Christ,
Yeah, I
I'm a
just don't
monster.
get it. Because like for me, for example, if I orgasm, I was like, oh, that feels so good. I'm so happy.
Maybe that's the fact that guys do it too often, and it's like, oh shit, I did it again. Fuck. But overall, the clarity thing is definitely a thing.
Okay, so last question. When you introduce a girl to the boys, do you place a lot of importance in it?
Of course, it's nice if everybody gets to know or like gets along with each other, and also if they like the girl or otherwise. I can see why there could be like a whole like importance on it, because if they don't get along each other and you want to do like a lot of things all together, then it's hard.
Yeah, also I think it's so funny when girls are like, okay, like I'm dating this guy, let me show you a picture of him. And they're like, okay, maybe they look better in real life, like I promise, he looks better in real life.
Yeah, okay.
Ok, thế là kết thúc video ngày hôm nay. Nếu như các bạn thích, các bạn có thể follow mình trên Instagram @yobaymaya, mình để tên mình ở đây.
And you find me on CR3SH106, which is
Okay,
like
it's here.
Crash 106. And it's mostly Crash on every other website. If you can't find me there, it's like 106 at the end.
Okay, that's it. Bye guys.
Oh,
We're done.